If there's one thing this movie shows, is that you don't swim or surf in the ocean because you're gonna get eaten by a giant fucking shark. The Shallows. So The Shallows is a film starring Blake Lively, and essentially what the film is about this girl. She goes to a beach, she starts surfing, and then she gets, starts being attacked by a shark. When I saw the trailers for this film, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks terrible, stupid. This looks like a film that should be on the Sci-Fi Channel. But when I saw the film, I gotta say, it was actually pretty decent. Obviously, one of the biggest positives for this film was Blake Lively's performance, because essentially he is the only character in the film. There's some other few characters here and there, but it's mostly her. And when the film's just focused on one person, that's when an actor can really shine or can really fail. And she really shined this performance. She genuinely looked scared. There was a lot of times where she felt like there was no hope, and you could see it in her eyes. Another thing the film did well was that it didn't show the shark a lot. And that goes into my another positive, was that the film made the shark scary. Because whenever that shark showed up, you're like, oh shit, he's gonna come and kill us all. We better run. And they did a good job in that. And while there were times that I was gonna be worried that, okay, is a CGI shark, it's gonna look really dumb, but it didn't. They actually made the shark look pretty good, because there was an earlier scene in the film where it had dolphins. I was like, oh my gosh, that doesn't look good. But then as the shark came up, I was like, okay, it looks really good. Another great thing the film does is it builds tension really well. There were scenes I was like, oh man, I'm at the edge of my seat because I'm hoping she gets out of the situation. The film actually makes you care about Blake Lively's character, because they have this good backstory with her and her family. And I thought that was really important, because in most of these shark movies, you really don't care about any of the characters. When they try to have an emotional story, they do it really poorly. But in this film, they actually did a pretty good job at it. Now, for some of the negative things that the film had, was that while this is a very short film, it's a really short film, there are times where it does feel too slow. And that's mostly in the first half. And I was like, okay, you could have sped up some things and maybe cut out, not a whole lot, because if you cut out like maybe 3 scenes, the film will probably be like an hour and 10 minutes. You could probably cut out like 2 scenes. But I don't really have that many complaints with the film, because it's not an amazing film, like, even though I don't have that many complaints, but it's not a film that I was like, yeah, this is really good. It's actually a pretty decent film. I'm actually going to give The Shallows a C+. And I would actually recommend this film. If you want to go out and have a fun time, I think you should check out The Shallows. So guys, that's my review for The Shallows. What did you guys think of the film? Did you guys like it, or you guys didn't like it? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day, and please don't get eaten by a fucking shark.